original shot followed by the good sounds getting pounded into your ear. Consider your audience hooked. That is a person who is proud of his snowman. Let me just fix something real quick. There we go. That'll get you right in the nostalgias. What'll also hit you right in the nostalgias is the two characters we're shown here. They were icons with Radapedaxa, and I'm glad they made it through the name change.
I remember the day when I got the call. Remember the day that I lost it all.
Setting up the main conflict right off the bat. The apocalypse is coming and one entity is the cause of it.
I remember the day when I got the call. Remember the day that I lost it all. I remember that day with a tear in my eye. Remember that day like it was only mine.
Okay, I know it's a little too early to call this, but the songs are just so good I can't help it. From here on out, Blacklight District will always be a win. Also, awesome transition into an awesome march with awesome lighting. Awesome! And this is how you do Fog, Iker Coaster.
Like you, nothing's forever. Like you, some things just die. Like you, I am no better. Like you, we wait and see because like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Oh, 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 oh.
Those were just some well-crafted lyrics, which I'll go more in depth to into the conclusion, along with an outstanding instrumental.
Like you, nothing's forever.
Whoa, you good, Zach? You seem to be enjoying this. Are you the real villain? What are your secrets?
Like you.
The sword swing here syncs with the beat. I think. It looks like that from up here.
We wait and see because like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
Bad good girl. Also, arrow resourcefulness.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Like me.
She made it through. Does she have a name? I made this mistake with Lie Again to Psycho Girl. I don't want to make it again. Please comment below what her name is if she has one.
I remember the drive that we had to take.
Best transition in this video. Alright, this tent in this campfire had to have been imported through Mineways. What? Mineways doesn't import modded blocks? Whoa, here's a models win for you. And here's another awesome marching into battle scene.
Like you, nothing's forever.
The lens flare created by the torch is downright cool looking. This blood spilling animation.
Like you, we wait and see because
The way these two look at each other really sells the fact that they might have encountered one another before now and have some sort of rivalry going on.
like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
This was just some really fast-paced, amazing animation, and it teases that Herobrine will be back. Also, Herobrine just gets bloodier and bloodier as the scene goes on.
Like me, like me, like me. It's time to finally let it go.
Ugh, this is just heart-wrenching. These two separated after who knows how long they've been together. This series could quite possibly be a semi-sequel to the original Radapedaxa animations. Both of these characters are bloodied and covered in soot because of the explosion. The way the bridge looks after the explosion, all busted up and randomized. This dude was just blasted away about 10 meters, so of course his vision is going to be a little blurred.
Like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Like me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Oh, 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 oh. Like me, like me, like me. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Like me.
His eyes turned yellow and then this happened, so the viewer can infer that he was bitten by MMP. And he knows he's been bit, so he doesn't really care about the sword anymore, because no matter what, he will end up turning. This quiver model. Also, did that skeleton just come from Enchanted Mob's Build Our Machine Theater? Wait, this was released before that. That was just pure cinematography right there. Her eyes tearing up because she just lost the love of her life, as far as we can assume. And because of that, she just accepts the arrow going right into her face and doesn't try to avoid it. And the scene cuts away before the arrow hits her. This is as close to perfect as you can get in a story like this. And what I like about this now is how the protagonists don't win, setting up anticipation for a sequel. The end credits scene is proof that it ain't over yet. This animation is far from perfect, but it's also farther from just good. This is exactly what I've come to expect from somebody like Radapedaxa, the telling of an emotional story with high stakes, raising your blood pressure, and characters with a show-don't-tell development. Also, yes, I know it's Rainimator, but I like nostalgia, so leave me alone. And that's one of the things that made this episode pretty difficult to write. I wanted to avoid all nostalgic bias towards Radapedaxa because I watched him a lot when I was younger. Show Up in Mine and Crafted were two of my favorites. Now it's a whole new story, and I can't wait to dive into the other parts of the series as well. Now, back on track. Let me say one thing. This was made with Cinema 4D. Yes, you heard me, Cinema 4D. And while the animation has flaws, those are overshadowed by the outstanding effort and time put into each frame of it. And the lighting was, dare I say it, superb. It was atmospheric and set the tone for the animation. The effects like this fog and this lens flare were also really good. Not distracting, but also not invisible, if you catch my drift. Finally, I just want to talk about the song. Holy crap, was it deep. Rainimator did an amazing job of translating a song that wasn't even made for Minecraft into a Minecraft animation, and the story behind the song was incredible. What I heard is it's about a guy who can't really cope with the loss of somebody close to him, though everyone around him can. That makes these lyrics.
I remember the drive that we had to take. Remember the miles that made my heart shake. I remember the feel of loss in the air. Remember the sight of you everywhere.
A whole lot more impactful. To summarize, it is a must-see for anybody who likes animation. Next up, an animation that I've been putting off for far too long. And yes, the teaser frame is obvious on purpose.